Since the fall of Sheikh Hasina's regime, Bangladesh has witnessed a wave of political and regional turbulence, allegedly driven by India's strategic recalibrations. Following failed attempts to incite Hindu-Muslim tensions and a disinformation campaign targeting Bangladesh, India is now accused of supporting the Arakan Army to destabilize the Chittagong region in Bangladesh. This marks a significant shift in India's approach, with broader implications for South Asia's stability. Please subscribe to our PBC24 television English channel to get more news videos like this. Let's discuss the strategic importance of Chittagong Port. Chittagong Port is a cornerstone of Bangladesh's economy and a vital gateway for regional trade. Under Sheikh Hasina's administration, India gained access to the port to transport goods to its northeastern states, strengthening its logistical and economic connectivity. However, Chief Advisor Dr. Muhammad Yunus's leadership has halted these arrangements, prioritizing Bangladesh's sovereignty and seeking fairer terms for such agreements. India's frustration over this disruption is evident. Chittagong's strategic location, connecting India's Seven Sisters region with the rest of the country, makes it indispensable for India's regional aspirations. Losing access to this key transit route threatens India's economic and geopolitical interests, driving speculation that India is seeking alternative ways to pressure Bangladesh into resuming these agreements. Indian support for the Arakan Army. The Arakan Army, an insurgent group operating along the Myanmar-Bangladesh border, has become a flashpoint in regional security. Accusations of Indian backing for this group suggest a calculated strategy to destabilize Bangladesh's border regions, particularly near the Chittagong Hill Tracts, CHT. India's objectives might include diverting Bangladesh's focus, creating unrest along the border to distract Bangladesh's leadership from asserting control over Chittagong and its national interests, undermining Chittagong security, destabilizing the region to weaken Bangladesh's control over the port, making it less attractive for international trade and investments, pressuring for concessions, using border instability as leverage to renegotiate access to the port under terms more favorable to India. Broader geopolitical implications. This alleged strategy risks triggering a chain reaction of regional instability. Myanmar tensions. Escalated unrest along the Myanmar border could strain Bangladesh-Myanmar relations, creating opportunities for external powers like China to intervene. Regional instability. Disruptions at Chittagong port could jeopardize trade across South and Southeast Asia, impacting regional growth and cooperation. Bangladesh-India relations. The use of covert destabilization tactics could further alienate Bangladesh, driving it closer to rival powers. China's role in counterbalancing India. China's strategic interests in Bangladesh and Myanmar position it as a potential counterweight to India's alleged maneuvers. With significant investments in Bangladesh's infrastructure, including Chittagong Port under the Belt and Road Initiative (BRI), China stands to benefit from stabilizing the region. If tensions escalate, Beijing may take a more proactive role, potentially turning Bangladesh into a battleground for proxy conflicts between the two Asian giants. India's strategic gamble and risks. India's alleged involvement with the Arakan Army reflects a high-risk strategy to maintain its influence in Bangladesh. However, such moves could backfire. Reputational damage. Supporting destabilizing forces could tarnish India's image and alienate its regional allies. Regional isolation. As Bangladesh strengthens ties with China and other partners, India risks losing its strategic foothold in South Asia. Unintended consequences. Proxy conflicts often spiral beyond control, potentially destabilizing the entire region and undermining India's long-term goals. Bangladesh's path forward. Under Dr. Yunus's leadership, Bangladesh faces the challenge of safeguarding its sovereignty while navigating complex regional dynamics. Key steps include bolstering border security, enhancing defenses against threats from groups like the Arakan Army, diversifying partnerships, building stronger ties with China, ASEAN nations, and global powers to counterbalance Indian influence, promoting regional dialogue, engaging in multilateral efforts to address security concerns and foster cooperation. The Chittagong port's strategic importance makes it a focal point in South Asia's geopolitical chessboard. Allegations of Indian support for the Arakan Army underline a dangerous shift in regional politics. As Bangladesh asserts its sovereignty and balances external influences, its success will hinge on maintaining stability and fostering equitable partnerships in an increasingly polarized region.